Hello there, if it's your first time on my channel, welcome here. My name is Blessing Njoh, also known as Mrs. A Jim, and on this channel I upload videos on lifestyle, fashion, beauty, and if you are a returning subscriber, I'd like to thank you so much for always coming back to my channel. So in this video I am collaborating with this marvelous young content creator as well. Her name is DT for You. Her channel is also about lifestyle, beauty. She really gives tips on how to do your makeup and every other thing in between. So I'm gonna leave the link to her channel in the description box below so you can go check her out after this video. So what we are doing here today is we sent a couple of questions to each other that we are going to be answering in this video. So for me personally, I find it intriguing to see how my view on life differs from someone with a similar background who creates similar content as I do. So let us get into this video. So the first question I'm going to be answering is this. Lots of people worry about money due to the pandemic. When was the last time you worried about money? And does having a lot of money make someone more attractive? Okay, so this question is double-sided. There are two questions in one. Let's say it's 1A, 1B. So let's answer the first one, or the first part that says, when was the last time you worried about money? Personally, the last time that I worried about money was a couple of years back when I was out of work. It was not the best time of my life, knowing that you didn't have something coming in, but you had to live, you had to spend, you had to pay your bills, you had to feed, you have to, have clothes on your back. And it was really, like I said, a very low time in my life that I would go to bed at night with so much burden on my shoulder because you don't even know how things are going to turn out in a month's time. Of course, I was job hunting at that time, but the worry, the thought that you are living on your savings and it could run out at any time, the worry of what is going to happen next month if I do not get a new job and I have to pay my rent and I'm not able to pay my rent. So I'm going to answer the second part of this question that says, does having a lot of money make someone more attractive? My answer to this, you might not agree with me and it might not be the same for you, but personally I think that having a lot of money makes someone attractive. And I'm not even talking about what you wear or how you dress. I'm talking about the confidence that you exude, the knowledge that I've got this, the knowledge that you have money, the knowledge that you have little or nothing to worry about when it comes to finances, that you have your financial department on lock. That thought alone makes you attractive. And then when people know that you have money, who doesn't want to associate with someone with money or someone with a good life in general? That makes you attractive. People want to get to know you. People want to get to relate with you. They want to do stuff with you. When you speak, people listen. You command respect. People want to also learn from you. You have a good life, you have money, they know that you have money, they want to get tips from you. Some of them want to get crumbs, of course. But the whole idea here is that you're so confident, you exude so much security, like you are so secure in yourself, in your body, the way you move, the way you carry yourself. You just know that, I have nothing to worry about when it comes to finances.
The last time I worried about money, let me answer that one first. Every day. It's not like worry, like I'm in that place where I am like frustrated or like this, like oh money, no. But it's not like worried about money more. I'm a girl, like girls, we always want something. So it's not basically worried about money, it's just we want to buy something. So we need money to buy stuff. I'm worried about more money. I'm worried because I want more money. That's why we work so hard. We want more money. Does having a lot of money make someone attractive? Yeah, it does, to be honest. I'm not going to say I don't think so. It does make someone attractive. Some people are like born attractive and some people need money to make them attractive.
Next question. What is the most favorite thing in your handbag that you cannot do without and why? I don't know if I'm able to pick one. I have two favorite things in my handbag. Indulge me, she only asked for one, but I'm going to list two things that I really cannot do without, and those are a bottle of water and lip gloss. There is nothing as terrifying as being thirsty and not having access to something to drink. I never leave home without a bottle of water, no matter how small the bottle is, that I know that I have something to drink if I go thirsty. I cannot stand the thought of, being somewhere and not having access to good water, because it's not every kind of water that you can drink. I don't trust every kind of water. I always like to have my own water, because I also include, a pinch of lemon in my water, so I cannot do without it. I cannot leave home without water in my handbag. And the second thing is my lip gloss. Like, there is nothing that irritates me like dry lips. I cannot handle dry lips. Like, when I talk, I don't even want to talk to you. If I go to work and forget my lip gloss in the house, like, I'm going to be very antisocial the whole day at the office. I cannot talk because my lips are dry. I cannot move my lips freely when I'm talking. They are dry. Sometimes they kind of like break, sometimes, not all the time. But the thought of, me talking and someone looking down at my lips because they are dry and looking, I don't know, I don't want to leave home without my lip gloss. When I talk, I want to talk smoothly, and I don't know if it really helps having lip gloss, that it really makes, your lips move smoothly. So those are really two things that I just have to have. I don't care if I don't have food in my handbag. I don't care if I don't have a pen. I have my phone to jot down things. So water and lip gloss.
What's the most favorite thing in my handbag? My phone. Is it even in my handbag or is it in my hand? No, but I would say my phone. It's my phone. Like, I don't know. I don't know what yours is, but mine is my phone. And why? Because I have a lot of stuff in there that I need. I can work on my phone. I can do everything on my phone. So my second favorite is hand sanitizer and tissues. Like, I can't step out with that sanitizer in my hand or carrying it with me or having tissues. So please, those are my new favorite stuff: hand sanitizer and tissues.
Next question is, who do you look up to the most, and what qualities do you love about a person? Okay, so this really depends on which area we are looking at, okay? Because nobody's perfect. Some people, you'd really look up to them when it comes to their marriage. Others, you'd look up to them based on ethics, the things that they believe in, how they carry themselves, the nature, how they are as people. Other people, you'd really look up to them based on their successful career. But when it comes to, say, life in general, who do you just look up to, looking at, how they live, how their principles on life? It might sound cliche, okay? Indulge me. But I would say that this is someone that I really know. Someone that I have a lot of respect for, because I have really lived with them and really studied them up close. And that person is my husband. What qualities does he have that really make me look up to him? Okay, so this person, or this man that I married, he's such a great person. He's someone who is very patient, someone who really knows what he wants out of life, someone who is very disciplined. He's really someone with a focus. It's not easy, because we all know where we want to be in life. We all have aspirations and dreams and goals and objectives that we want to achieve. But many times we don't even guide ourselves. We don't tell ourselves, okay, this is what I need to do to achieve that. Even if we know what we have to do or what we need to do, many times we are reluctant, lazy, unwilling to go through the path. But with my husband, he knows where he wants to be in life. No matter how difficult the road is, he's so resilient. So the qualities that I really love about him, or the qualities that I look up to in him, are resilience, patience, discipline, focus. Like, he is very hardworking. That is another quality. Like, so many things that normal people would shy away from. He would go through the fire just to achieve his goals, just to achieve his dreams. So yes, he's really someone I look up to. But when it comes to career, now I've talked about life in general, focusing on career, I would say that I really look up to Patricia Bright. She is a YouTube vlogger. She is based in the UK, and I have been watching her videos now for about 2 years, and I've learned so much from her. One of the qualities that I really admire in her is hard work. Like, she's very, very hardworking, and also she's very honest. She's so true to herself. She's so real. Like, with her, what you see is what you get. She's a go-getter. And another very exceptional thing that I love so much about her, even if I do not know her personally, but at least I've been able to study her from a distance, one very exceptional thing that she really sweeps me off my feet with is the quality of not being stingy to teach, like willing to share the knowledge that she has. You know, some people are so successful in the things that they do, and they want to keep that success story to themselves. They don't want to share the tools or how they were able to achieve the things that they have, maybe because they are scared that other people are going to, you know, climb up the ladder and be at the same level as them, or that they are going to lose out. Patricia Bright is so grounded in her qualities, in herself, that she knows that at the end of the day, there is only going to be one Patricia Bright. So even if she shares her knowledge with you, or the way to get to where she is, she's still going to be her, and people are still going to come after her. People are still going to want to work with her, and you are still going to be you. So it's not like the fact that she is teaching you her secrets is not going to make you become a duplicate of her. You are not going to wake up to be like Patricia Bright tomorrow and just have all her qualities. So yes, that is really one thing that I love and look up to about these two people.
Who do I look up to the most? I think this is kind of a question that has to do with different areas of someone's life, because at different aspects in my life, I have different people I look up to, and depends on what exactly is going on at that point in time. But in general, personally, I've always looked up to my mom. She actually taught me all the things I know. How I'm composing myself, the way I speak to people, the way I try to present myself. She always taught me all these things, and yeah. So my mom has always been that one person that I've always learned so much from. I have other people actually in my life to look up to, but I have more connection with my mom. Yeah, so rest in peace.
Last question for today. Oh my God, I feel like I have been talking all day, but I'm getting to it. This one says, I personally don't think a woman can love more than one man at a particular time in her life. I am not sure I can say the same thing about men. Do you think a man can genuinely love more than one woman at a time? Okay, I do agree with the fact that a woman cannot love more than one man at a time in her life. Like, she cannot love two men equally, okay? And when it comes to men, I don't think a man can love two women at the same time. Like, a man can claim, you know, like in Africa, we have polygamy. You know, in certain parts of Africa, it is still practiced. And I was watching an interview with this very famous old man, and he has two wives. So they were asking him, which of his wives does he love more than the other? And the man said he loves both of his wives equally. He loves them both. And I shook my head. I was like, no, you don't love them both. You don't love them both, okay? We know what it is. Like, if I buy a new pair of shoes, I still love my old pairs of shoes. But this new one gives me life. It gives me ginger. I'm getting vibes from it. I'm loving it in such a way. I mean, I still love my old shoes. I'm not going to dispose of them. I'm not going to throw them away. But those new ones, I go to bed at night thinking, I can't wait to wear them. You know, it's a different kind of love. You can tell me. So let me not digress. So he was like, I love them both equally. I love my wives. And then the interview went on. And then after a few questions later, the journalist asks him, like, okay, if you were to travel and find yourself in a desert somewhere in the world, who would you like to take along? one person that you'd like to take along, and one thing, one object that you'd like to have with you. Do you know what he said? Without even thinking, I think he forgot the first question that was asked about which of his wives he loves the most. And his answer was, I would love to take my second wife. I would like to have her with me. And I would like to have my musical instrument with me. And in my mind, I was like, that is it. You love your second wife more than you love your first wife. So if he loved them equally, his answer would be, I would take my wives along. Like, I love them equally. Those are my wives. I'll take them. But he said, my second wife. So that already gave me that answer. A man cannot love more than one wife at the same time, or more than one woman at the same time. There is always that person your heart beats for. And it is always different from, you know, just liking someone else or having a fling with someone else, if you know what I mean.
And my answer to this is no. I don't think so. Maybe probably the mind's lost. It's okay to be lost. Then you feel like, oh, I'm in love with two people at the same time. I'm sorry, but you're lost. This is an example, but it's just generally though. In some countries, some men have like 2 wives, 3 wives. It's more like maybe cultural thing, or yeah, like I said, lost, because you can't be in love with 3 women at the same time. How are you gonna share that? How can you share your feelings? How can you be like have so much affection for 3 different people? It's more like physical kind of love, not emotional, deep emotional kind of thing going on. So it's more like physical attraction, or there's this thing you like about this person that this person doesn't have. So basically like qualities in the women. Maybe that's the reason why the man has like 3 wives, but not like he's in love with the 3 of them. It's crazy. It's not possible to be in love with you.
I do hope that I have answered all of these questions to your satisfaction. I totally understand that many of you might not agree with, you know, some of my answers. I would really love to welcome you, to invite you to drop me a comment below answering, you know, the questions that you feel like I didn't do justice to. I would really love to hear from you. I would really love to see how your views differ from mine. I would also like you to give this video a thumbs up if you have really enjoyed it, or if you have really learned something from it. And I would, last but not least, want to ask you to subscribe to my channel, and also to go over to DT4U's channel and subscribe to her channel. She has amazing content, I can assure you already. And with that, I'm just gonna sign out, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.